Hello and welcome, Leo, to my channel. This is a 5-card tarot card reading. It's an overall energy reading for the time period between September 16th and September 30th, 2020. It is a general reading for the larger collective and is intended for informational purposes. The information may not resonate with everyone, and that's totally okay. Take what fits and let the rest go. To save time, I have already shuffled the cards and requested that universe guidance, and the cards that were selected or ejected on their own are listed here. The 5 cards that were exited during the shuffle for this overall energy reading are lined up, of course, and this was to save time. The first card here represents overall energy from the past influences that were significant within the last few months. In some cases, Leo, issues may have resolved and others may still be lingering. The second card here represents the current overall energy during this current time period that's present. The third card here represents the current overall energy for the future for the time period present. The third card here represents the current overall energy for the future time period, the time period entered. And the fourth card enters the overall energy for potential challenges that may occur for this time period, and the fifth card represents the overall energy for the outcomes of this period. So with that, we will start. In your past influences, you have the 7 of Pentacles, and it is in reverse, Leo. The Seven of Pentacles here reverse suggests that, Leo, your efforts and in this recent past, perhaps the last 3 months, may have been scattered from time to time. You may have been questioning whether you were investing in the right areas of your life. This could have been from money to other things that were important to you. You may outlay some of your money initially on things that didn't produce fruit, so to speak. Or some Scorpios may have thought that to make you happy was creating sort of stress and anxiety and wasn't worth the effort. Some Leos were examining where you were investing your time, energy, and resources, and to make sure that you were satisfied with your current progress and receiving a return on your investments. That seems to be, again, that overall energy for you, Leo. Some were developed a sort of priority system to ensure that you weren't wasting your resources on those areas, and some things didn't deliver results as expected. Similarly, the reversed 7 of Pentacles suggests for Leo that, in your past influences, though you may have continued to invest some money in specific situations, you may have not reaped a lot of the awards or reaped the rewards that you were looking for. I'm picking up that this card, had called on you, Leo, to sort of prioritize your activities carefully. And sort of asked you to sort of do a cost-benefit analysis of the major tasks that were involved to bring whatever you were working on to a fruition. As I think I pick up that some Leos were feeling it was taking a lot of your time and energy, and perhaps wasn't bearing the rewards that you were seeking. A critical strength here I'm picking up. In the reverse of 7 of Pentacles for you, Leo, in this past influence, shows that when you stopped investing in something and you saw a little return, we know some people were inclined to keep toughing it out just because they spent time and energy or the money and don't want to sort of admit defeat. However, I pick up here that for some Leos that you were adept at sort of identifying a situation that is no longer delivering you any value, and you kind of knew when to pack it in and to try something else. As far as relationships were for some Leos, the reverse Pentacles here indicates that you are working very hard, sort of laying foundations for a relationship, but but not worrying if you will lose it. I'm picking up that some Leos were feeling frustrated about a relationship that wasn't progressing or was growing as quickly as you hoped, especially when you put a lot of time and energy in it. This relationship, I'm not picking up. I'm not picking up it was any sort of specific relationship. I'm not picking up it was a particular, like an intimate relationship or a partner relationship. It was just some sort of relationship that you had with someone that you had invested time and energy in, and you weren't getting it back. That's what I'm sort of picking up from this card. I feel that for some Leos, you felt that you poured your heart and soul into something that wasn't guaranteed, and you sort of came to the realization that all this energy that you were putting into this relationship, whether it was family or a friend or a work relationship, it's not really clear on what, it's not identifying that for me, but you sort of came to the realization that it just wasn't worth your time no matter how much you were trying. So you either sort of just gave it up, or it's sort of on hold, or in the background here is that overall energy I'm picking up from that past influences for you, Leo. In your present, we have the High Priestess, and this is a major arcana card, and it is in reverse. The High Priestess here in your presence is there's a calling for you, Leo, to sort of be still and to direct your attention inward and listen to your voice of wisdom. I'm picking up. For some Leos, you may be swayed by other people's opinions. You may be caught up in drama that you really don't need to focus on right now, or that it doesn't really pertain to you. I'm picking up this is a time to sort of get quiet and withdraw to yourself, sort of to the external world, and just observe what your inner guidance is sharing with you now. This card is asking you, some Leos, to ask yourself, do I struggle with to trust my intuition fully? Perhaps some Leos, you're doubting yourself or feeling silly or guilty for listening to your intuition. And as a result of that, you're denying yourself, Leo, your ability to sort of tune in and receive pertinent information. Leo, you may also, keep your intuitive sort of capabilities hidden from others, fearful of their judgments. If this resonates, with you, know that intuition is your superpower. Excuse me. That superpower, Leo, is here to guide you and to help you. This card here is reminding you, Leo, to have faith in the universe and allow yourself to flow with its energies. Sort of surrender and let go. And if you are understanding anything about laws of attraction, and this is a good time to put that energy into use. What you think and feel is typically what you will attract. Leo, here in your present, think of the High Priestess as a calm center that's inside of you, that's untouched by your external world, and trust that she, in this particular card here, the softer characteristics are always there when you need them. It's reminding you, Leo, that you worry about things, or things that you worry about are just sort of getting crazy. It's just to find a quieter space and meditate so that you can hear this voice, your inner voice. It's reminding you to sort of stop thinking and fretting about an issue, and stay clear away from that's keeping you away from your intuition. It's Leo. It's sort of picking up that secretive nature of the High Priestess is suggesting you to stay away from sort of like gossip and hidden agendas. It's Others may be keeping information from you or talking about you perhaps behind your back and sharing mistruths, but rather unmasking assumptions or diving into depths of paranoia. If for those, this is really saying just have an open conversation on the surface and address these secrets if you feel this is going on. So here it's just, be at peace and utilize the laws of attraction and what's positive for you and things that are important to you. And the third card, we have the Eight of Wands. This is the immediate future overall energy for you, Leo. Here, the Eight of Wands is saying that if you were struggling with something, those struggles may have cleared, and that you found sort of a freedom and a space to move forward with plans that you were thinking about. The number 8 is in numerology is a dynamic card, and it contains a high energy that propels you forward, Leo, to reach your goals at a much faster pace than ever. It's a very opportunistic card. You, Leo, can expect to be very busy, but this is one of those good busy periods for which you're enthusiastic about the progress that you're making. You're finding something that you want, that is important to you. The Eight of Wands here encourages, Leo, that you go with the flow, not to resist anything. It's reminding you that everything is moving fast right now, or may appear to be moving fast right now, but sort of to make the most of this, forward momentum and to manifest your goals and dreams. Allow energy of the universe here to sort of flow through you and propel you closer to your goal. If need be, Leo, you could try slowing things down a bit because perhaps you're not ready, or you're fearful about you're fearful about the unknown. But this card is just saying that's a waste of energy, and it's a wasting the opportunity if you choose to go that direction. This card is encouraging you to use energy to instead fuel positive change and which will produce those significant results. So again, here is that laws of attraction and focus on what's working and what you're appreciative of. The Eight of Wands here, Leo, invites you to be sort of laser focused with your intentions, more forward or direct, and demonstrate your actions. Determine what it is that you want to manifest, and then align all your resources and energy to focus on that singular goal. It's advising you, Leo, that if there are distractions with around you physically or emotionally, is to separate those distractions and devote yourself to the task with total concentration and determination and will. This is critically important, and strongly advise that you spend early in the morning before you get out of bed 10 or 15 minutes sort of in a meditation of positive thinking and thinking about what it is that you're wanting to achieve. This sort of meditative experience can be highly productive. It will allow you to sort of accomplish a lot in a short time, Leo. I'm picking up with the Eight of Wands here being in your current present. For many Leos, this is saying that you can look forward to sort of a rapid completion of a project that has been currently underway, something that you might have been working on, and it could have been work related or personal related. I'm not picking up exactly what the project was, but you can expect to be occupied with something new and even more something that's coming up soon. This card is basically saying, Leo, that there's nothing stopping you right now. That you if you have the energy, you will have the energy, and if it's something that's exciting to you and that is bringing you joy and you want to do it, that's your ticket. It's the ticket to going in the right direction, and it's that energy you want to harness. And I'm picking up that to maximize that energy, for Leo, is to make sure that all the activities are aligning to your broader goals. Let go of things that are no longer serving you, and sort of invest in the right things in the right time. And that is even with people or projects or time and energy, or whether it costs money or not, is just do what's right, what is the goal that you're focusing on, and make sure that any previous tasks are complete before you move on to the next ones. So it's important to have sort of closure there. For Leo, in your present, this card is assigned sort of to strike while the iron's hot. There's definitely an action-oriented card here that's encouraging Leo, for you to move quickly to pursue sort of the best opportunities that are available to you. It's highly saying that there's not a waiting period here for you. The Eight of Wands is a presence, so it's a determined. It's determining where your energy should go and to get on with it. It's just jump on the bandwagon, so to speak. Often, the Eight of Wands here suggests air travel, a short-term worldwide trip, or sort of short something that's short, that's enjoyable, and it could be work-related, it could be just personal-related, but it encourages you to sort of take that time as well to sort of get away from things that might be worrying you or stressing you out. Is just take time for yourself, even if it's a short little time for self-care. That's extremely important for you, Leo. In our fourth card is challenges. We have the Magician, and it is in the reverse position. And the The Magician is a major arcana card here. And picking up here, the reversed Magician in your challenges shows that you're exploring what you wish to manifest. So it's very much tied to this present card here. But I'm picking up that you're not taking action yet for some Leos. That perhaps some Leos, you're feeling uncertain if you have everything you need, and you might be feeling unsure how to make it, whatever it is that you want, manifest. So if you take care of what you intend to manifest, the universe will work out how. So I guess what I'm picking up here is it's saying stay attuned to your intuition and pay attention to opportunities as they arise. This card is advising that see these little things as breadcrumbs that will take you to your closer goal, that will make the whole bread, so to speak, the whole loaf. For some Leos, if you're already acting on your goal, and you've started it, the reverse Magician here can be a sign that you're struggling to see progress or success. And there could be several factors that are at play here, I'm picking up. And for some Leos who are in this position, perhaps you have an idea, but you're not sure what action to take to manifest it. And for some Leos, perhaps you're not clear on what your desired outcome is to be. So your efforts might be misdirected or unfocused at this time, and this is okay. Don't beat yourself up about this. Leo, this card is saying you don't have to be perfect with it. But however, if you're feeling that you lost touch with your why, isn't it working, or it wasn't compelling enough for whatever you want it to be, perhaps you may have felt that you're lacking motivation now in completing that goal. It's kind of, you're seeing it as a setback, or perhaps your end goal is out of alignment with your highest good, and the universe is sending you a big stop and go back and review. So see this not as a setback, see this as an opportunity. It's an opportunity to re-examine what it is that you were manifesting, and are you ready for it? And re-examine sort of the is laws of attraction. On YouTube there's a lot of videos on laws of attraction, and it might serve you to sort of watch those videos and sort of, there's a very key way of the thing of be careful what you ask for. You sort of have to be careful in the process that you are asking it, and perhaps it's how you're asking it, or you perhaps might be too specific in what you're asking for. And what usually happens is the universe, if you're too specific, may not feel that's what you want or what you're needing, and that's what the stall is. So a way to sort of get around that is go back to the drawing board and start from things that are general around whatever it is that you want. Start with the general feeling about what it is, and why this thing will make you happy, and how you will feel when you have this thing. So maybe it's about going back and sort of just going in generalizations and sort of getting familiar with the general thing that you're looking for, and then over time, whatever the specific thing you're looking for will come to you, and the universe will listen to that. And that's a suggestion that might help you through this sort of what you feel is a slump. But this card is saying that don't see it as a slump. It's a part of the process, and enjoy the process. Part of the process of laws of attraction is, you want to enjoy the process of getting there. And it's like going through an investigation. You're picking up pieces, and you go, oh, that door is not the right one. Let me try something else. So look at it as an exciting period. Look at these challenges, or these, not setbacks, but look at them as sort of a fun process to get to where you want to go. And make it exciting, and that will turn it around for you. At worst, the reverse magician here signifies, for some, greed and manipulation and trickery. Some Leos, may have been a mastermind at manifesting, things that aren't good for you, or because you're not necessarily in touch with your higher self, and you may do it at a personal gain. And at the expense of others. And we know that if you fall into that trap, if you're wishing something that's going to harm others, the universe is going to slow that down. So this might be a sort of, and even if it was unintentional, might be a time to sort of look at challenges and sort of rephrase or rework out how you're phrasing your manifestation of what you want. Because if it looks like someone else is going to be hurting from it, that's going to be a stalemate. So you may be just a little off tune, and all you have to do is do a tune-up. And by asking yourself, if you're working on the highest good, I'm picking up. Ask yourself if what you're wanting is for is for your highest good, or is it for strictly your own benefit at the expense of others. That's what the clarity needs to be. I'm picking up here. As far as your career, the magician here in the reverse shows that you have many skills, talents, and capabilities, but your real potential isn't being utilized or maximized. And again, I think this was in a sort of a repeat for Leos, that for some you're realizing again that there's so much more for you to give, but perhaps you're being restricted. And internally, you're great at something, but you've not been allowed that opportunity to sort of nurture it and explore it. And you have to ask yourself, what's impeding you from using these abilities? Ask yourself what needs to change for you to reach your fullest potential. And again, it's not a bad thing, but if that's sort of this cloud over your head of these questions, this card is saying to put action to those and ask in a nice way and see what those opportunities are, and instead of just sort of sitting on it, it's inquire about it. In your outcomes, the number 5th card, you have the 3 of Wands. I'm sorry, 3 of Wands. Yes. Well, the 3 of Wands here shows in your outcomes that you're working on plans that you're working on. For some Leos are that have been underway for a little bit, or you started them already, and and some Leos, you might be considering more opportunities to sort of expand that strategy and again maximize your ultimate potential here. So if for some, everything is progressing steadily and as expected. For those Leos that had a good solid preparation and an ongoing drive, your outcomes are going to be coming around the corner here. The Three of Wands here signals, Leo, that there are many chances available to you to sort of broaden your horizons, whether it's through study, travel, business, learning, online course. If there's something that you're thinking you're missing, the opportunities are there for you. You just have to pursue them. And this is something that doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money going to a course or a college or anything like that. There are opportunities just to say, even if it's sort of a personal knowledge that you're seeking, that the opportunities are right in front of you, and that this is an opportunity right now to invest in yourself. Because there's a good chance that more opportunities are going to come to you. This card is basically saying take advantage of this potential. Stay committed to your path and prepare to sort of stretch your comfort zone. It's saying, Leo, that the hope, best hope, lies outside of your current environment is what I'm picking up here. And so if that means something to some Leos, again, I'm just picking up this phrase of the best hopes lie outside of your current environment. So if that resonates with some Leos, it may hit home. This card here in your outcome is encouraging you to dream bigger than your limitations, and it's accepting your vision and being confident that you're going to achieve it, whatever it is that you want. The Three of Wands, Leo, also brings your attention to the changes and challenges that may lie ahead with that. However, this card basically is, if you look at it, she's sort of looking off into the future there. She's kind of gazing half at the sky and the horizon here. So, this is someone that's looking into the far distance. And for you, Leo, perhaps you're likely already aware of some upcoming developments or that might be coming ahead for you, and there might be some obstacles. And if you are already aware of them, this is about preparing for them ahead of time, and you will get through them. So, there's this sort of, dreamy, visionary looking off, hands to the sky, hands to the sun. She's sort of in an open position. Her head is tilted high, or her chin is tilted high. The Three of Wands can be a point of travel. It could be something near water, something that's calming, that encourages you. This card here is, to reach your outcome, is suggesting to Leos that to be adventurous and to venture into unknown places again, and sort of discover more about yourself, and you're going to learn along the way. So even if you have a plan and you're reading and you feel like you're getting these sort of obstacles that are that might occur, this card is saying is, don't look at them as obstacles. Look at them as learning experiences, and because you're learning from them, that's a positive thing. And each time you sort of get a milestone and reach that next level, is to celebrate it, because that will make your journey more pleasant, and it'll make the process more pleasant, and it'll make getting through any sort of obstacles that you think or that might occur, they're all attainable. This card is saying all of those are attainable, but see them as positive things, and not as a negative. It's, again, that laws of attraction is a big core here in picking up for you to think in positive in a positive way, and you'll be a success here, Leo. It's a very positive process. So I hope, Leo, that thank you, Leo, for watching this video. I very much appreciate it. If you would like to support this channel, The YouTube algorithms depend highly on your support by clicking on the big three, which is click on the like video, click on the subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't, I would definitely appreciate if you would, and click on the notification button if you haven't already, because that helps. And feel free to leave a comment if you felt any part of this reading was applicable to you. And again, please be reminded that not all Leos, this will not resonate with all Leos, and that's perfectly okay. Just let it go and take what fits. And I thank you again, and we'll see you in the first 2 weeks of October. So thank you so much, Leo. Have a great one. Appreciate it.